excuse me. Happy Sunday night. I am getting ready to do my nails. I took them off yesterday. I had on the, let me show you. I had on the Laura's cable sweater. I don't know if you can see the cable knit in that. But anyway, I took them off, and so I was going to buff them a little bit, because before we start, you want to make sure, let me use the knit or the buffer that comes with it. And I'm going to use 3 different styled nails, okay? So I'm going to, this is the nail file that comes with the box of nails. So I'm going to be using Nellie's Pink Puffer, which are these, they have a little bit of sparkle to them. I'm going to use that one. And I'm going to use, I have these left over. They're called On Point Bryn. So it's like a pastel, I think, for spring, you know. So I'm going to show you how I do mine while I'm doing them live. So I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to incorporate some of these, because there's so many that come in each box that there's plenty that you can just continue to use. And then I'm going to do a little bit of the leopard in with it as an accent nail. So what comes in with the nails, as you can see here, you're going to have all of these nails. You're going to have the glue stick, a cuticle stick, a nail file, and the nails. So what I'm going to do first, now, these are the ones that I had on, was Laura's cable sweater? Cable knit sweater? Laura's sweater dress, that was it. So the way I got them off was I took the end of this. Now, Red Aspen just came out with the other day, the first, I believe, where we have our own brand of these, okay? So it's actually Red Aspen brand that is made just for nail removal, for the nail dash removal. So what I did was I just went around the edges of my nail, and then I took this, I put some cuticle on it, and then I took this part and they just popped off. So if you have dogs around, which I do, just be careful that you see where they pop to, because they just kind of fly off. So anyway, my nails are good. I'm just going to buff them to remove any extra glue that was left on there. And then I'm going to pick out the size of nail that I want. So that's going to be a little picky. Or I shouldn't say picky. That's going to be a little tricky. There you go. Because you want it. Oh, no, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. See if I scoot this back a little bit. I feel like I'm right up all in your face. How about that? There we go. Picking your nail dash size. You don't want it to be too big, because you will get a pop off. And you don't want it to be too small. So I'll show you how you... Now, it will not take this long normally, but because I'm going to go step by step, it's just going to take a few more minutes. But I figured while I was doing my nails, why not do them live? That way you could see them, right? Okay, so then I'm just going to wipe off where I had them, where I filed them down. See, there's no, can you see how they just look perfect? Like, there's no damage to my nails at all. And I would much rather do this in the comfort of my home than going, and I apologize if I look drab. I did take a nap after church. That's really not true. We went out to eat, actually. So, and as you're coming on, if you'll just say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're catching it live, you'll see a little live up there. Just put hashtag live. If you're catching it replay, hashtag replay. But again, I'm just putting all of the, getting all the extra nail or glue off. I love doing these. It's calming for me. Plus, I love having pretty nails. It's so much better than just going out, especially if it's cold out. Now, I don't mind the cold weather. Here the dogs just plop at the bottom. Okay, so I have buffed all of my nails. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some alcohol. Just rubbing alcohol. They do not come with this, but most everybody's going to have this in their house. So I just get me a paper towel, pour some on it, and then this just kind of dries out my nail bed. And see, it doesn't take long at all. Hey, puppies. We'll play in a minute, okay? Okay, so, did I just hit your noggin? There's my nails. Okay, now I do use the brush on nail glue. It's my jam. I use it all the time. I love it. So now what I need to do is, Addie Ray, no, honey. Boys, leave her be. So what I want to do now is pick out my nail dash sizes. So on the nail dashes, I don't have my glasses on, but if you hold them at a certain angle, you're going to be able to see a number. This is a 2, so you're going to see a number 2. The numbers go on the outside. So for instance, if my thumb was a 2, I would put it, it's hard for me to show you like this, I'm sorry. I would put it down like that, and then I would push down. However, the number 2 is going to be too big for my thumb. Okay, so that is something that I'm not going to do a number 2. So we know number 2 is a no-go. But I need to know what I say. Let me see what. Let me see what numbers these are. This. Evidently, I need my glasses on. That's a 2 also. Once you know your number size, you're going to be able to, you'll pick them out so much easier. I do not think a number 2 is going to be, I'm thinking more along the lines of a 3. Well, there's a 1. We know the 1 is, okay, 1s are definitely too big, okay? And like I said, at the end of the nail dash, the curved end goes down on your cuticle, okay? So that's how it's going to sit, but the 1s are too big for this girl. So the 2s are too big for this girl. So let's try, I don't want a 2. I may have to use one of these as my, just bear with me here while I figure out what size I want for my thumb. But anyway, you pick out what size you want first. Here we go. I keep picking 2s. I don't know what my problem is. But that's a pretty color, isn't it? Like the sparkle on that. I don't think a 2 is going to work for me. There we go. Where are my glasses? No, it's too small. The hardest part is finding your size. Okay, here's a 3. Let's try a 3. I think a 3 is what... Yep, okay, so a 3 is what's going to fit my thumb. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our little cuticle stick and we're going to push back our cuticles. Just ever so gently. You don't have to do it hard or anything like that. Mine are pretty much used to this, so. But what that does is it helps you get a better seal for your nail dash. And again, once you do it yourself, a time or 2, you'll become a pro. You do not want your nail dashes to be too big. Because if they're too big and they touch your skin, they're going to pop off. I have worn Laura's sweater dress. Today marked 2 weeks to the day. I had 2 pop-offs. One was whenever I was reaching in my washing machine. I banged it on my agitator. And the other one was when I was closing my car door. I had Addie in there with me, my little Shih Tzu, when I took her to the vet. And I banged my nail against the car door. And it just come loose. It actually didn't even pop off. But, I mean, you can't have a half-hanging nail. So, I just buffed it a little bit and then put it back on. Okay, so I've already pushed back all my cuticles. So, we know I'm going to do a number 3. Goodness. There they are. Don't mind. I'm going to have a glare from my light on my glasses, but I have to have this one so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to do a 3 for my thumb, okay? So let me find my other 3. What you doing, puppies? Oh, 5.5. Well, how about that? They're so easy. I'm excited to show you guys. Hope everybody gets a chance to at least watch this. Okay, here's a 3. All right, so that is also going to fit my thumb. Okay, so these 2 are my thumbs. So my first finger, I think I'm only going to do my ring finger in the leopard, I think. So for it, nope, that one's too small. No, ma'am, not yet. They are a little hard to see, so just know that. Okay, a 5.5 is my middle finger. Bear with me. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them on here too. I might have used most of those. You hear the dogs at the... Okay, there's a 5.5. That would be my middle finger. Boys, I hear you. And this is what I'm doing. I'm just looking through here trying to find... Oh, there's a 4. Trying to find the right sizes. And that's the good thing where you can do like the mixed up manis and stuff when you have extra ones left over. Guess I could do that as my first finger too. Hope I'm not boring you guys. I guess we could talk about something, anything. It's so hard to... There's a 5.5. All right. So what did I decide that was? That was my middle finger, right? I'm gonna need 5.5 was my middle finger. All right, we're good there. There's a 5. There's a 5. So I think I will do a 5 on my first finger and my first finger. And then I'm going to do a leopard one for my ring finger. That one's too small. I need to write down my nail sizes. Okay, that's a 7. Okay, so my ring finger is going to be a leopard. Okay, so I'm going to put that down here. Boys, what are you guys doing? Are you wild and crazy? Wild and crazy? We had the neatest, this month is missions month at our church. And we had, it was the deaf ministry. There's a 7 for my leopard. Wouldn't that be pretty? This will be my ring finger. And, no ma'am. No ma'am. And I think I will do Nellie's pink puffer. That one's too small. On my ring finger. Or my pinky, I'm sorry. So that is a 9. Addie Ray, no. I'm sorry, this is taking forever. I'll be more prepared next time, and I will have 8 is too big. I will have the right size nails out. And we just came out with some new sizes, like some in-between sizes. There we go. All right, I've got them all. All right, so the rest of these I'm just going to put back in their case. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with my pinkies first, because what you want to do is get your brush on nail, and I'm probably going to do my left hand first with my right hand. So I'm going to get my brush on glue. No. I need you to get down while I got this, okay? Just a minute. This takes no time at all, honestly. So I'm going to do my, no, Waylon. I'm going to, can you see what I'm doing there? So I just covered just my nail. This is why I like the brush on glue. And then I'm going to take the curved end, and I'm going to put it right at my cuticle, and I'm going to push down, and I'm going to hold it for about 20 to 30 seconds. These are going to be pretty. I'm excited. I'm really excited for my spring colors to come in. So I ordered the, I can't remember the name of them, but the tangerine, the mixed mani, and then I ordered the petty in the tangerine color. So what you want to do is you want to kind of rock it so that the glue takes hold and it gets rid of any bubbles that may be under the nail. Okay, there's my pinky. Isn't it pretty? All right, so now we're going to do my accent nail, which is going to be the leopard. Let me shake him like a big goofball. All right, so I've got my glue, and I only do one layer, okay? So again, I'm going to use the curved end. It's going to go down to my cuticle and just push down, and then I'm going to rock it for about 20 to 30 seconds. This is really important because you don't want them to pop off. So, and the stick glue, I've just never really used it. I like the brush on glue so much better. She's in there playing. So when I'm done, you'll have to let me know what you think of my mixed mani. Does anybody have any questions for me? I would love for you guys to chat with me. We also have, hey. They're so funny. Okay, so there's two already. So now we're going to do the middle one. And what I'm doing, I hope you can see it, okay? But I'm going to just put my brush on glue on my middle. I also trimmed my nails down. That way there's no extra nail sticking out. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold it at like a 45-degree angle. And I'm just going to push down. And I'm going to hold down. See how easy? Like anybody can do this. I am so excited that I found these. Hey, Jordan. How are you, sister? Have you tried the Red Aspen nails before? I know you tried Collar Street. I also did too. I like Collar Street. I just like the feel of these because to me they feel more like a professional nail. They're more durable. So there's 3 of them. And now I'm going to do my pointer finger. I'm getting low on my brush glue. I may have to open up my other one. And like I said, I just do one layer of the brush glue and then hold it at a, it's so hard to see on here, I'm sorry. And then push it down. So this is my ring finger, or not my ring finger, my pointer finger. I'm going to do my thumbs last because we need our thumbs for pressure to be able to hold these down for 20 to 30 seconds. But I mean, so far, I got my sparkle here, my leopard here, my pink here. This is called On Point Bryn. This, it's just like a pastel pink, like for spring. I know it's not spring yet, but I'm really excited about my next set that I'm going to do, and I'm strategically waiting, like, for when I'm going to use those. But, okay, so far I've got 4 on, okay? So next I'm going to use the Sparkle, which I love this one. This one is called Nellie's Pink Puffer. So now I'm going to do the thumb. Hair basketball in there. Actually, I've got some laundry I need to do, but I was like, nope. I am going to do this. I just hope this is helpful. I started putting these on my YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out too, I can drop you my link. But again, I just did my thumb. I'm going to go like a little 45-degree angle. I'm going to make sure it's not touching any part of my skin. Oh, let's go do my thumb last. Do you see how I got sidetracked? I just keep going. Okay, so you should do your thumbs last. Kim did not. I did not. What you doing, Clipper? What you doing, buddy? Hey, pretty boy. You want to say hi? They're so used to me coming on here and talking and doing lives, and you want to come up and say hi to everybody? What? No, don't lick the nails. Hold on. No. Okay, so, we may have to get down. Can you get down for a minute so I can show them? Thank you. I love you too. Thank you. Go check on your brother and Addie. Go tell me what they're doing, okay? All right, so here is my mixed mani. So if you can see my thumb, what do you think? And I only did 1 layer of glue, so if I decide that I want to take them off, I can. And again, there's no harm to your natural nail. And for those of you that are nail biters, this will help you not be a nail biter. So I just did this pinky. I want to put it on at like a 45-degree angle, push it down, and hold and rock for about 20 to 30 seconds. I can literally do these in 10 minutes or less. I was going to do them this morning before church, but I wanted to do a live, and I wanted to take the time to show you guys how easy it really is. Even though this is going to be a little bit longer of a video. Okay, so there's my pinky. And again, I did not write down what numbers I'm using, did I? So I'm going to go ahead and do my ring finger. I should have music or something playing, shouldn't I? Okay, so I'm going to do the leopard one. I love the leopard ones. Honest to goodness, you guys, I love these nails. And I really like the sparkle in the thumb and the pinky. So I think that's going to really accent this mixed mani off. So you just rock it 20-30 seconds per finger. That's it. And unfortunately, if you're like me, you have to wear your glasses. So I'm down to 2 pair of glasses because it's not that I'm negligent and I like set them down, but the dogs have ate them all, so I'm pretty much down to just these and 1 other pair. They literally ate a hole in 1 pair of my glasses, like chewed a hole in it. And I hope this is helpful for you guys. I really, really do. Yep, 5.5, that goes there. So this is going to be on my middle finger. I love that leopard accent. Isn't that pretty? That would also be pretty with some black. Maybe even like a mauve color, which I just had mauve on with Laura's sweater dress. But, and she's gone, by the way. She's discontinued. I did get an extra one though. She's my favorite. Like, I love that color. I absolutely love that color. Okay, so there's 3 so far. What do you think? Aren't they easy? I love them. I absolutely love them. No. That's Waylon. Honey, I'm almost done, okay? I swear they know what we're saying, like they're human. Right, and then I'm going to do again the pastel pink for spring. And I'm going to just take it in at like a 45-degree angle down to my cuticle and push. That one might be too big, actually, because I can hear it rocking. If it pops off, I'll just throw another one on. That's a good thing about it. If one pops off, it doesn't hurt you. And they're so easy. I have given Addie a bath with these on. I do dishes with them on. I do laundry with them on. I shower, obviously. Take a bath, and these have lasted 2 weeks. So there's those so far. I just have one more thumb to do, and I'm done. They're so easy. And they're cute because you can just mix and match anything, and because there's so many dashes that come in them, you can just mix and match any design, style, whatever you want. I do the short square. We have medium also, but I like short nails. I don't like long ones. I would probably knock them off, if you know what I mean, if they were the long ones. So again, I take the rounded edge and put it at my cuticle. So I'm going to push it right at the cuticle, if you can see that. And then I'm going to hold it down and just rock it for 20 to 30 seconds just to get the air bubbles out. I didn't have to go to the beauty shop or to the nail salon and listen to them. I can't understand what half of them say anyways. They're probably talking about me. And whenever I get my new petty in, I will have to show that to you as well. But I love these collars. I think they look good. I wish I had more of the plain, like the spring collar, the pink. But evidently it must have been a favorite because I'd only have just a few left. So there's some sizes that are not going to fit your, your nails, which is okay. You can use them for your toes. And the good thing is you can clip them. You can clip them, trim them, whatever you want. So there we go. So on my thumbs, I did the sparkle. And my pinky, I did the sparkle. My ring fingers, I did the leopard. It's called Lydia by Leopard. And then these are the pastel, the pink for spring. So that is my mixed mani. And that's how easy it is to do it. So if you grab any, make sure you get the brush on glue, even though it comes with a miniature nail file. It comes with the glue stick, the cuticle stick, and all of your nail dashes. I believe there's 20 nail dashes in here. And then as it comes, you can use the glue stick, but this is how they come to you. They ship quick, like 3 to 5 days. So that's Leopard by Lydia. She may have retired, I'm not sure. I think she was on the retiree list. And then these are the sparkly ones that I did. Nellie's Pink Puffer. Isn't that pretty? So those are what's on my pinky and on my thumb. And again, my last set that I had on lasted for, excuse me, 2 full weeks. I actually took them off last night so that I could do these for you guys today. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And there's Nellie's Pink Puffer. So see how many, there's already all these left. So you're going to be able to interchange them or whatever as much as you like. And then this is the pink. I'm pretty much running short on those. So I'd say the bigger ones are going to have to go on my toes. But you can trim them just like you do regular nails. And for, like I said, for you nail biters, this will help. All right, does anybody have any questions for me before I hop off of here? I know that I have got to go fold some laundry and I've got to feed some puppies. They are in there waiting patiently. Do you all have dogs that you have to hand feed? Because we do. They are Aussie Doodles, and they are just over, well, they're about a year and a fourth old. How do you take them off? Hey, Joe. Okay, so you can soak them in warm, soapy water. I use Palmolive, like the Oxy or whatever, but you can use Dawn, anything like that, just to soak them a little bit. And then get you some cuticle oil. We just came out with these that are actually from Red Aspen. Dental floss. These were amazing. So because these worked so well, they came out with our own, right? So what you do is you put some cuticle oil on your, right here, and then you take your little pointer and kind of break the seal. And then after you soak them, and then you use this little, and you just slide it underneath of it, and they literally just pop off. So then once they come off, there's going to be a little bit of glue left on your natural nail. You just take it and then just buff it off, and you're done. Like, it's so easy. Take them off. But I like to soak them for a little bit, but mine lasted for 2 weeks, so I didn't really have to soak mine very long. They were about ready to come off anyway. But just set them in a little, and just let them soak, you know, for a little bit. And again, you don't have to get these from Red Aspen. You can just use regular ones if you have them and save your money. But I'm going to get them just because they're more sturdy. But you just break the seal, and as the seal breaks, put a little bit of cuticle oil on it, and then use, with the cuticle oil, you're going to use the little string and just go underneath of it, just real gently. And then they pop off. And they pop off like they pop off, you know. So they're very easy to take off. If you want them to excuse me, last even longer, you can do like 2 layers of glue. And then a lot of people, they do the brush on glue onto your natural nail, and then use the stick glue and put it on the back of a pop-up. Let me show you. But they're super easy to get off. And I hate going to the nail salon. Plus, I hate paying for it. So, like, if I hadn't already done them, I would take my, hey Carla, I would take my brush on glue and put it on this nail. And then I would take my stick glue and I would put one little dab on the back of my dash and just kind of rub it around like this. And then you're going to put the curved end at your cuticle and the more square end out. Like I said, I do the short square just because I like the shorter nails. But you can hear how, I mean, they're sturdy as all get out. Hey, Beth. So that's how I take them off. And if you want them to last even longer, you can do the extra dash of glue. I haven't had to do that yet. And, you know, I'm with the dogs and doing all kinds of stuff every day. So it actually, I just use the brush on glue. So, does anybody else have any questions? As we've got a visitor. Would you like to say hi, Waylon? They've been really good to stay down the whole time I've been up here doing this, haven't you? You want to say hi? Tell them hi. Say hi, I'm Waylon. See, I'm Mama's boy, huh? And there's Clipper. Come on up and say hi, Clipper. Real quick. You're welcome. I hope that helps. I love them. Come on. So here's Clipper. And say hi. This is Dalton's. This is Clipper Wayne. Dalton is our barber, so he named him Clipper. Thank you. Thank you. Lots of love. I think Joe needs to she needs to come and take you guys. And this is Waylon. This is, can you, look here. Say hi. Look here. Look here. Aren't they getting big? And there's Waylon James. This is Austin's. Austin has been on, they've caught him out all weekend because of storm damage. I know they're huge. They're huge. Like this is, they're big old heads. I love them so much. They are so sweet. But, and then Addie's in there. I don't know if she had, her eye had swelled shut. And we weren't sure, like, what was going on with her. And it almost looked like it was, like, foggy and, like, it had an overcast to it. And it was kind of, you know, shutting. And she missed the steps as we were coming back in from using the bathroom. Hi. Thank you. And she went like to the left of them. And I was like, Randy, it's like she's not seeing very, very well. Like something's going on with her. And then her back leg started like shivering, like trembling. Let's use that as a word. So I called down to Dr. Lammy, and she said, yeah, bring her down to like 340. So, and that's a good thing. See, my nails are already done. I can do whatever I want to with them. I'm done. Anyway, I took her down, and she had a broken tooth in the back. We would have never known that because, I mean, I'm not really going to look at her mouth because her teeth have always been good, you know? And it had broken off at the gum line and it had gotten abscessed and infected. So March 15th, she's having surgery to have that tooth extracted. So she's on an antibiotic and some pain medicine now. But, so she's in there just relaxing. But anyway, so if you have any questions for me, you can just drop them in here, or you can private message me if you want to have a party of your own. I do all the work. I just do all the posting and all that. I know. I felt so bad for her. Let me go grab her so you can see how pretty she looks. Hold on just a second. Come here, Sissy. Come here. Let's go say hi. So she looks really good now. You tell them hi? It was this eye right here. So her broken tooth is over on this side. I mean, you can still tell it's kind of like a little bit weaker. Quit, 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 quit. The boys are licking her feet. But she looks so much better. It was pitiful. So you can imagine, that's what Dr. Lamb, she's like, can you imagine like if your tooth was broken off at the gum line? No wonder, and she's sweet. But she said, and so the reason that she's trembling on her, thank you, on her back legs was because of the pain from having a, see how it just kind of waters. This is my girl. You'll have to have Randy show you the picture of her with her eye. Like it was literally, I mean, you wouldn't have even thought, you know, someone said maybe she's been bit by something, or no, she had a poor broken tooth. But boy, now she's still chawing down on the treats. So she loves her treats. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday evening. I'm going to go in and hand feed these puppies. They literally, one little piece at a time, we sit there and we eat 4 cups of dog food. And then she and I sit in the laundry room on the floor so she can eat her food, don't we, sis? I think she's tired. But she's so much better. Like it was pitiful. So, and you hate whenever they're like in pain or hurting and you just can't fix it. It's really sad. So we love our puppies. So anyways, thanks for joining me. I hope that was helpful. I hope that gave you a little bit more insight on how I apply them. And if you have any questions, please message me. You guys have a good night. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.